Hi, I'm Giselle. I'm 26, and right now I'm a pharmaceutical sales rep, but I'm switching over to be a financial advisor with Northwestern Mutual.
And I'm Chelsea, and I'm 24, and right now I'm serving and bartending at a local restaurant here in Madison, Mississippi.
Okay, so briefly discuss the house hunting process.
Stressful. That's a good word to start with.
Yeah.
Stressful, rushed, but it's been exciting to get to see the different things that we can actually afford. I didn't know that our price range was going to offer us as many, nice houses that we've been able to see and look at. And
it was a big surprise when we got the loan amount back, and they said it was $200,000, and we were thinking something way under that. And so when we realized that's the loan we were qualified for, we were like, woo, we can,
Right.
maybe look at a house that we'd actually love. But the downside of that is me switching jobs. We only had about 2 weeks to find a house because we had to close on it before the end of May. So that's what made it stressful.
Yeah, we got our realtor on board really fast. She's been so helpful. Just getting out there and looking, like you're talking about, looking at like 8 to 10 houses a day. Sometimes when we would go and we just zoom through them, and we'd walk into one sometimes and be like, nope, we're not even spending another minute here, and we'd go to the next one because we do pretty much know
exactly what we want.
Yeah,
what we're looking for.
yeah. So especially the little things that are necessary for us now. Like we don't have some of the things that we need in our rental that we're in now, but the house that we do have, it does click off all the major things that we were concerned with. So
you were talking about wish list?
yeah. What's your wish list?
Okay. The house that we got is just temporary, so just 2 to 3 years, and then we want to build. 2 to 3 years, and then I want to get land and build my dream home. But just for this house, we definitely I wanted a jacuzzi tub, had to have that in the bathroom. Definitely an ensuite, and a dual vanity because it's nighttime and we're both leaning over each other trying to brush our teeth and elbowing each other, and
Yes.
and I'm cleaner than her, so I like to keep my space tidy, and she just likes to throw things everywhere. So it'd be nice to have my own vanity.
It's organized chaos. I don't know what you're talking about.
I definitely want a jacuzzi tub because I like to do CrossFit competitively, and it'd be nice to soak in a tub at night instead of
Get me off all those nights where I have to give those massages because we just don't have the tub to do it. So
exactly.
that's good for me too.
Big kitchen. We barely have any counter space in the kitchen we have now. We have zero storage.
Chopping on top of the oven all the time. Like that's where I feel like that's my workspace, is the top of the oven.
Basically, because we have absolutely no room in the kitchen.
My wish list, I'd go for more of like the things that have to deal with our utilities. Like I like updated windows. Like depends on what the what am I trying to say? Like the air conditioning units and different things like that.
Utility costs.
Yeah, all
Insulation.
those. Insulations. Like doors. Like how you walk into the doors. Make sure everything
Things I would never think about.
Just because I like to try and keep our utilities at like an average. No one wants to pay.
She likes gas stove. Wants a disposal.
Disposal, yeah. I don't like to throw my soggy cereal that I have left outside. I'd like to just dump it in my sink and be done with it.
High ceilings. I like high ceilings. I grew up in a large house, so even if the house is small, if the ceilings are high, it makes it feel spacious and not claustrophobic. She hates high ceilings because they're not energy efficient, but
they're pretty, so I guess if that's what you like, I'll go for that one. As long as the windows are good. I'm real particular about windows and safety.
Yeah. We have 2 dogs, so we had to have a fenced-in backyard.
Yes.
They are escape artists, so if the yard isn't fenced in or if there's a hole in the yard, they will find it and get out.
Yes.
And a yard that connects to the house. Right now we have to go out the door, hold on to both dogs as they run us into the fence.
It is literally the one reason I'm ready to get out of this rental more than anything, is I don't have direct access to my backyard. Our dogs just run away, and then they're terrorizing people in the neighborhood because, our one dog, Jock, looks like a wolf anyway, so people are always scared. And it would just be easy if I could just open the door and not have to worry about them slipping out of my hand or getting away while I open the gate or anything
pulling
like
your
that.
back,
Something like that. Just want to be able to open the door and be like, go into your backyard. And
definitely shade for the dogs. We have one baby tree out there right now, and there's a shed shoved up against it, so they have no shade. So there were a couple houses we looked at and we liked, and we walked outside and
No
we would
trees.
just bake in the sun.
Yeah.
No bait, no shade, no porch, covered porch, nothing. So even though we love the houses inside, our dogs wouldn't survive.
Well, I mean, they're up on our priority list. You know,
Yeah.
we've been making them live here for a whole year and having to deal with no shade and different things, and you know, we want them to have a nice.
We
place
would
to
live
stay
in
as
a
well.
less wanted house if the yard was perfect for them.
Yes.
And just kind of deal with the things inside.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else on your wish list? I hate carpet. I absolutely hate carpet. Gosh, I hate carpet more than anything.
Yeah. Let's see.
And I hate laminate. So
Is it my wish list now?
sorry.
Oh, okay.
I want a lot of things.
I would like a larger laundry room. She does most of the dishes and things like that. But
I do the laundry.
I do the laundry.
You fold the laundry. I'm in
fold.
there washing it and switching
But
it over.
she doesn't know how to iron, so I would like
I
a
can
special
steam.
plate. I would like
That's
a space to be able to iron and fold and do all those sorts of things. And if I had that room,
So if we get a big
I
laundry
would
room, you're
help
gonna
more.
fold.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
So
I wish I would have known that.
I'll put more time.
I'm gonna add that one to my wish list. Then a huge laundry room, a whole office workspace for her to help me out.
Yes.
It'd be great. So now that it's a bigger house, you can help clean more. Is that kind of how this works? The more space you have, the more you're gonna clean.
Just depends on what time.
Or am I still gonna clean everything? Oh, okay.
Let's go there.
Do you want to do differences in architectural style? Oh, this one's fun.
All right. You like colonial, right?
Yeah, well, when we were looking for houses, we both would talk about our dream house, and it seemed like we had the same wish list and ideas. And then when we actually looked at houses, total opposite. I mean,
Yes.
we both like an open floor plan.
That's about where it stops.
Yeah, or wood. We like wood floors.
Well, yeah. I mean, who doesn't like hardwood? I guess.
Yeah. I love colonial style homes on a lot of land. Kind of a mixture between colonial and Victorian. Just they're beautiful, and ever since I was a young girl watching Gone with the Wind, you know, I've always wanted a big colonial house like Scarlett O'Hara, and that's kind of been my dream. But you know, a big, you know, porch on the top and stairs and columns and lots of windows and a lot of land. She's the exact opposite.
Except for the land part. I do want a lot of land. I could go for more of just, you know, something to live in, you know, room for us, nice bathroom that connects, big open, like, living area, and then a porch. I do most of my living outside. If I had more outside living space at this rental, she'd probably never see me. But if I had a porch and, you know, things to be outside, a great grilling area, love to grill. I've actually gotten excellent at it since we've lived here.
Calm down.
Oh, I'm everything. I can grill anything and everything.
Anything and everything.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. But you know, those are the things I look for. I like more of like a farmhouse is what it's called in that list, and I know it's more concerned on the type of land that you live on and the location. I would like to be in like my own rural area, away from everybody. I don't like to see neighbors. That's how I grew up. No neighbors. See nothing but trees. The birds and the bees and the deer are all I'd like to have in my backyard when I turn around. Yeah, you know. But definitely, you know, something that transitions well from inside to outside. Like I would love to have an inside-outside space. That's like one of my wish lists. I could care less really what goes on inside.
She could live in, you know, they're building the new homes that are 100, 200 square foot. She'd love that.
Yes.
She, absolutely not.
I could totally do that. Just
She can live in that next to my house, and that can be her own space.
I just need somewhere to.
She wants to sell all her things and
Yes.
move into a little 100 square foot.
Yes.
No, I would
That would be
have
awesome.
cabin fever.
That's okay. We'll just get one of those later. We'll get your big one first.
Fireplace. We both do agree on a fireplace, though.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Yes.
they're very homey, and you know, it helps when winter comes around. You know, not every room needs to be warm, just the one you're in at that time.
So open floor plan and a fireplace is the only thing we agree on. And land.
pretty much.
Okay. That'll work.
Well, and the dogs. We like the dogs to be comfortable.
Well, I hope we like the dogs. Okay, what's the next one? Describe your dream home. Okay, my first. You just kind of described yours already.
I did sort of.
My dream home would probably be a mixture of everything. I love the garage door. Look at the garage doors on a French house, colonial Victorian, and huge windows. Not the block windows that are in a lot of colonial homes, but like the big long floor to ceiling windows.
I do like
I
natural light.
love natural light.
Yeah.
It would probably have coming in from the backyard, it would probably have a washroom for the dogs, like a small shower or something that we could put the dogs in. That would be so helpful. It rains so much here in the south.
Like a mud room is what we would call it, like a mud room.
A mud room, but it would have a doggy shower.
No, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like have an
like
actual
like a doggy salon
place to put them in there and just spray them down.
Yeah.
That'd
Have a
be
huge
awesome.
kitchen, you know, exposed beams.
Yeah, you would like to walk in. I think to like 2 massive staircases just going up. And,
She hit the nail on the head.
you know,
Yes,
and
I'm
then
glad
like
you
maybe like a catwalk overlooking like
Yep.
the.
That's exactly how
I could totally build you a house if I knew how.
But you would hate it. You'd be like, this is awesome.
Well, as
It's
long as
ugly.
once you get to the front part and there's like a nice outside and stuff, I could deal with that. I could take your style home and then have my backyard. I would be
True.
100% okay with that.
And I wouldn't mind having like skylights in the bathroom.
As long as they're energy efficient, that's cool.
They would be. We could have solar panels on our house.
Those are, well, they're not as expensive anymore, but you know. Yeah, right. But another thing, I guess, for my dream home would be more of like, I guess the exterior style. I like brick. I love brick. And then on the inside, I would like to have some sort of exposed beams. I think you might have said that. Exposed beams, just different things like that. Definitely like just gas appliances. I need a large fridge for sure. Like
We like food.
Well, I drink at least a gallon of milk in a week, maybe 2, depending on how I feel. How many?
You drink 1 gallon of white milk and 1 gallon of chocolate milk in a week. We need a cow. We need a dairy cow that would save all of our expenses.
Well, that's something I would definitely want my
we
dream
want a
home.
chicken coop and
Chickens,
stuff like that, a big
yeah.
garden.
I would like to have goats and cows, but I don't know if she would go that far. She wants horses, but I don't do horses.
I would do goats. I would do cows. They smell. But we're gonna have a horse. We're gonna have a horse.
Not at our house. At like a horse stall or something somewhere.
Okay.
Deal
Anything
breakers.
else?
We gotta talk about deal breakers. Things that if
Uh-oh.
we saw, like we just no trees, obviously in the
Yeah.
backyard. That's not cosmetic or anything, but
If there's carpet in the living room, carpet everywhere, that's not dog friendly whatsoever.
no. A closed off kitchen. We just really don't want to have to do that anymore. It's kind of just, if I get to choose from here on out, I'm going to be paying the money for it and it's going to be mine. An open concept kitchen and the way it flows out is definitely.
Which the house we got isn't super open, but it's not super closed
It's
either.
not, it's like a half and half, I guess. But the one that we live in right now, you're in the kitchen, you're in the kitchen.
If it wasn't, I need an office space, so if it wasn't 3 bed, 2 bath, I mean, I have a lot of stuff. I have to have big closets. I have a shopping problem, I'll admit that. And we have like 5 closets right now, and my stuff barely fits in them, so.
I'm only in 1, she's in 3. So.
I couldn't do small closets, there's no way. Deal breakers. I hate laminate, but I'd rather have laminate over carpet.
Yeah. Not having a garage would be another deal breaker for us. The fact that we don't have any sort of carport, garage, anything covered right now
all the time this time of year here.
It's just something.
That's why my hair looks like this.
Even just the fact of us being able to put our cars in somewhere and it not be freezing cold when I sit on my leather seat, during the wintertime. I just, I sound kind of
on
like,
my leather seat.
I sound kind of snobby, like saying I don't want to sit on a cold seat, but it would be nice to.
And what about when you go eat? You're gonna have to get in a cold seat. Put your seat warmers on.
Mine don't work.
That's not why you have a garage, so you don't have to sit on a cold seat when you get in your car.
It so is.
No, it's to protect you from the rain, or if there's hail, your car is
but
covered.
if your car's in the garage when it's cold outside and you open it and sit in it, it's not gonna be a freezing seat. It's gonna be like.
It's still gonna be cold. You're gonna.
No, it's so different. My mom kept her car in the garage.
Okay. Anyways,
I can tell you if you want to hear.
Oh, so you want to show a room?
Yeah, I do most of the kitchen, so I'm gonna show y'all.
You guys the kitchen?
Yeah, I do
most of the cooking.
The cooking, yeah.
She cooks the meat. I cook the side dishes. Don't act like I don't help chop and everything there. I can cook. I'm Italian. I can cook.
She puts it in the microwave. But what are you gonna show?
You blew up microwave rice. Okay, you couldn't even.
I didn't read the directions.
I can see better than her. Okay.
You doing the living room or the?
No, you have to film me do the bedroom.
Okay, so the bedroom. We're going right now.
Yeah, sorry. Flip it around. Oh no, I don't know how to work.
It's not gonna flip. We have to keep it like this.
It's not. Okay, well. Can you see me? Okay.
I don't know. You have to tell me.
So, tiny bedroom. I mean, we have king size bed, and there's barely any room. You can't see me. Turn it up. There's barely any room for our stuff, but mainly I want to show the bathroom. You know, like I said, I want a big bathroom. I mean, you can hardly turn around in here.
No counter space.
No, yeah, no counter space. Barely have any room to put anything. The tub doesn't hold water for more than 4 minutes, so when I'm trying to soak, it doesn't work. So that's my spiel. I need a big bathroom, want a big closet, want big mirrors.
Yeah. Not that this closet isn't bad. It's just not ideal.
Okay, I'll film you now.
All right.
We have to walk downstairs to the... yeah. Watch me fall and like break this thing.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right. And now we're in the kitchen. Definitely not much to see. It is
See,
small.
she goes through milk like crazy.
Anyways, there isn't much counter space. I mean, because we do have the electronics that we like. We have our toaster oven. We have our Keurig. We got our NutriBullet. You know, we have our knives out. We got our sugars and everything. After we've put all that on the counter, we hardly have any space left for us to do our prepping and things like that for cooking.
No cabinet space.
You know, no cabinet space. You know, this refrigerator, the one-sided, just not big enough for what we need, you know, and it's just so small.
Show the...
and the laundry room's right off of it, and it's just barely big enough to put, you know, washer and dryer.
That's our only pantry.
This is our only pantry. This isn't exactly the...
It's not sturdy at all
it's
whatsoever.
slanted the whole way, but what can you do? There's no disposal, which is... I dislike that a lot.
The backsplash is nice.
That's cute.
But we have no counter space.
Yeah, and while I have a few seconds left, let me just show you how we handle the dogs.
We don't have a few seconds left. But...
So we open the door, and then we have to, you know, keep a rein on them from here all the way to the gate. So
you want to see them. They're kind of the stars of the show.
yeah, they are.
Say hi. What are you going to do, Captain?
Say hey. Hey, puppy dogs.
And those are our children.
Yep. See, have you hold on to them?
Yes,
You let them go, they're
go
gone
ahead and let
for
them
good.
inside, and I'll tell them bye.
Okay. Oh, gosh.
All right, so I guess that's all we have for y'all. Thanks. Bye.